Narad says, offer your entire being. You offer every activity of yours to the Lord. The question arises, how would you offer every activity to the Lord? How do you offer any activity to the Lord? In Narad's opinion, to offer all one's works to the Supreme and to feel extreme pangs of separation on the slightest forgetfulness of Him is the symptom of firmness in bhakti. Narad has not contradicted any of the previous opinions, but he has engulfed all of them in his viewpoint. Maharshi Vedavyas said, Puja, this is offering your works. This was the karmendriya. And then Maharshi Garg, he talked about katha. This was the jnanendriya, the working senses. And Shandilya talked about the mind. So we came from the body till the knowledge senses to the mind. Narad says, offer your entire being. You offer every activity of yours to the Lord. The question arises, how would you offer every activity to the Lord? How do you offer any activity to the Lord? I am cleaning my room, let us say. Am I offering it to myself or am I offering it to the Lord? How would you offer it to the Lord? Whenever we do anything, there is some goal we have in mind, some end result that is expected. The question is that end result for your happiness or is it for the happiness of the Lord? Now our habit of endless lifetimes was that it's for my happiness. And we want to turn that around. And we want to do it for His happiness. So let us say that you are cleaning the same room. How would you offer it to Shree Krishna? There could be a variety of thoughts behind it. One could be that ultimately He is the owner of this house. And that is why I need to keep it clean. Or a second thought could be, I have read that cleanliness is next to godliness. God is pleased by cleanliness. Let me keep it clean to make Him happy. Or a third thought could be, what if Shree Krishna were to actually come to my house and he were to see it dirty? He would not be happy. So let me prepare it for him. Now what you are doing out here is, the end result is for his happiness, and hence the activity is offered to him. This was exactly the sadhana that Shabari used to do. Shabari was a tribal lady. Next day she was to get married, and there was a tribal feast going on. And for the feast, animals were getting cut. That went against her nature. So she ran away from there. There were some hermitages of sages, and none of them were willing to accept her. The senior most was Matang. He said, Beti, come and stay, it's all right. However, a little while later, it was time for him to depart. And Shabari said, Gurudev, you are going, what will happen to me? Matang said, you will be even more fortunate than I. Bhagavan himself will come and give you darshan. Shabari believed her Guru's words. And from that day onwards, every morning when she would wake up, she would think, will today be the day when Ram will come to my house? So she would clean her hut. It was a straw hut. And she would clean the pathway to the hut and even decorate it with flowers. Her daily meditation was, will Ram come to my home today? And with that in mind, she was doing the cleaning. So it was being offered to him. 40 years went by. She did not lose hope. She did not run out of patience. That is the sign of bhakti. Ashabandha. Bhakti is always optimistic. It's based on hope. The moment the hope collapses, bhakti is finished. So bhakti is based on this faith that God will definitely adopt me one day. I may not be qualified today, but I have faith that by His grace I will become eligible. So Shabari had such faith in her Guru's words, she continued 40 years. And finally, when Ram and Lakshman came searching for Sita, they were the hermitages of other sages, but Ram is sitting in everyone's hearts, and he knew who was his strongest devotee, and he went straight to the hut of Shabari. So the point is, every activity, if it is done with this intention, that the fruit of this is for his happiness, the activity is offered. Now look at the gopis. They were in household life. They had children. They had to do their household chores. And doing it all, their chit, the mind was immersed in Shree Krishna. So the Bhagavatam says, Ya dohane vahanane mathano palem papreng kheng khana bharudito kshanamar gayanti jain manurakta dhiyo shrukandhyo dhanya brajastriya uruk kramachittayana. Shukadev says, Dhanya, blessed are these gopis who are doing everything in their house while keeping the name of Krishna on their throat, Govinda Damodara Madhaveti, tears of loving devotion falling from their eyes, and their chit, their mind, immersed in love for Shree Krishna. So the gopis would take the offering to the next stage. Nijangamapiya gopyo mameti samupasate tabhya param name partha nigudha prema bhajanam. Shree Krishna says to Arjun in the Adi Puran, these gopis would even decorate their own body, thinking it to be the property of Shree Krishna. So Narad says that you offer every activity to the Lord, but you are not at the level of the gopis. From time to time, you will forget the Lord. So in case your mind comes away from that absorption, parama vyakulteti, there should be a restlessness. Oh my God, what happened? I forgot my Lord. That kind of regret, like Hanuman says, Kaha Hanumanta vipati prabhu soi, jab tab sumirana bhajanana hoi. Hanuman says, Oh Ram, there is only one calamity, the moment we forget you. Vipad vismaranam Vishnu sampanna narayana smriti. One good fortune, remembrance of the Lord. One disaster, forgetfulness of Him.